Hello guys, welcome to short demonstration session on VIVADO 2017.3. So we have installed 2017.3 and we are going to show you the very first look of VIVADO. So let's look at VIVADO. Actually we already have won it, and I'm talking about 27.3 and previous one. Actually in the past VIVADO is a little bit different than 27.3. It has a little bit good UI user interface and easy to use, so we can see lots of graphics has been added inside VIVADO, and it seems it can even process a little bit much faster than previous one. So I'm talking about file. This is actually similar to previous one. So we can create a new project, open new project, and we have hardware manager here at flow tools. We can insert tickle script file. Even we can go to tickle store and see some language templates, and we can initialize tickle console, or we can minimize the tickle console or disable tickle console. And finally we can go to help. From that, where we can get different menus like managing licenses, obtain license key, and about VIVADO, etc., and lots of information and help are there. So we can utilize this quick access, and actually this quick access you can go to directly uh, different sections. So let me explain it later. And we can go to create new project, open new project, open example project, etc., and we can even see manage IP hardware manager here. In the last VIVADO there is a different segment for these menus, and here we can see lots of things are arranged in quite a good way. So we can even go to document and tutorial section, which is useful for learning, and you can even take videos. And so it will go to the browser, and you can even check the recent release notes. So let's go to new project. Actually we can even see the recent project history at the right hand side, and let's go to create new project. And this is the main project window, and we can utilize the same name for project, and we can do RTL project. We can click on next, and select the board or parts. Actually we are targeting, or we are showing demonstration for gearboard, considering gearboard. So let's do next and finish. So it is the initializing page. So after initialize, we can see the overall looks and UI of VIVADO. Actually this is a little bit different and change. So actually we have jumped from 2016.1 to 27.3. So this is a little bit interesting to see for different icons and graphics here. So all the things are similar, and what we can see is actually in the previous one we can see multiple type of simulation. So here we have just a simulation, run simulation. In the previous one there is run simulation, run behavioral simulation, run post synthesis simulation, post implementation simulation, etc. But here is just a simple icon, run simulation. And the project setting is taken as settings only, and we can go to add sources and add some source, and we can see some IPs. Actually IP is a little bit changing here, and we can even see some third party IPs here. Third party means those IP are built by other companies or third party companies. Like here we can see alliance partner IPs. So there are some IP from SOC-E, Omnitech, Northwest Logic, IntelliPro, and etc. is Xylon. Actually we are utilizing some Xylon IP in our current design. So some IP needs separate licenses, but the current VIVADO already includes licenses and IP here. So we don't need to worry about how to get those IPs and how to utilize those IPs. So we can utilize this type of IP easily. So if we see SOC-E IP, so actually SOC-E is also work in, I think, video processing and recognition, and Xylon is mostly used, preferred company for video processing IPs, and Omnitech is also preferred for video processing. We can see different type of processing IPs are there. So there are some filtering and some Omnitech scalable video processor block here. So you can utilize this type of block. So there is also scalable 3D graphics accelerator. So the accelerator is actually implemented on programmable logic part, and we can have SD card host controller from different IP manufacturer too. So let's go to create new block design, and we can click on OK, and we can utilize on off those IP from alliance partner or third party vendor or third party company, and we can utilize those for Zinc. So let's add a block of Zinc PS. Okay, and what we are going to add another thing is the third party block might be let's again add another block. Actually the menu is here, so in the previous VIVADO we can see our menu here, so this is a little bit change. So let's again add another block. Another block might be Omnitech some block. I think we can even let's again go to IP catalog and let's see the IP what we need. Let's select Omnitech IP here. So we can utilize Omnitech scalable video processor. I think it can be used. Omnitech scalable video processor. It must be here, but let's see. I think it is not showing. However, we can utilize other IPs too. We are just interested to show you how to. Okay, video resizer must be there. Actually, this is also one-time third-party IP, but it is already included in the IP catalog, so we don't need to care about it. And okay, third-party IP are actually represented by this type of icons, means blue icons. So this scalable 3D graphics accelerator is from I think another company. So even we need to purchase it. So just left it, and let's go to traditional flow. Let's add EXI GPIO, and we can do some automation here. So let's click on run block automation. Let's click on OK. And actually some process is still running in background, so let's click on run connection automation. Let's click on OK, and we can see the processing system reset there, and we can see the actually this is regenerate layout, and we also have interconnect here, and we have processing system reset, interconnect, and our IP XGPI on processing system. So let's go to sources and let's get SDL wrapper here, and let VIVADO do it. Actually the user interface is quite interesting, and color or graphics are quite promising, so it must be very much interesting for working with. So our wrapper is now ready, so we can do simulate even synthesis, and then after we can do implementation and bit file generation. Before the implementation we need to add the constraint. I think we don't even need to add the constant, because the constant is automatically taken by this AXI so you can just click on generate bit stream, it will do all the necessary steps automatically, so you don't need to worry about. After this you should go to SDK, export the design from VIVADO, launch SDK from the file, then you can I think some steps are still running, so it is not responding well. Now it must work. So there are a little bit changes on interfacing, like generate bit stream, etc. So most of things are similar. And another thing what we need to show you is we can see on messages, actually messages are quite arranged, so we can see the selected one, and we can see in the log, and in the report section we can see different type of report in the hierarchy, and this is quite interesting, and we can see the updates here. So our out of context modules is still generating, so after it completes it can automatically go to generate bit stream. So guys, thanks for watching for this short demo on 2017.3 Vivado. We will continue on how to do latest like interfacing tasks with GPS in another session. Thank you.